It's 4th of July. You know I'm just playing.
Transmission and engine, they're ready to go.
He's just awesome to work with.
He had a friend show up. Let me tell y'all something while we're standing here. Listen here, boys. We were over there talking to Tim at Best Damn Shop earlier, and he had a friend show up, right? We're standing there talking, and he asked about the trucks and this and that, and he goes, oh, yeah, yeah. He looks at Zach, and he goes, oh, yeah, yeah. I follow you on Instagram.
But not you.
I've never been more embarrassed in my life. And apparently people love Zach, too. So.
Speaking of trucks, Alex, what are we doing here at your shop?
Trying to button up this OBS LS swap in 14 more days.
Oh, dude, you got this.
Yeah.
This is a little SETN crunch, little Southeastern Truck Nationals crunch.
You got to set ridiculous goals,
Yeah, I think so.
or you won't get it done. So
That's true. That's true. You want to tell me about this truck here in a minute?
yeah, be glad to.
All right, man. Tonight, we're at Walker Performance Tuning, and it's SETN Crunch on the OBS. Alex is going to tell us all about this rascal because it's got a really cool story, and we may not even get a lot done tonight, but you'll enjoy the story about this. So let's check it out.
Well, this is my 93 GMC Sierra. My cousin bought it new. My grandfather took over ownership shortly after that. As long as I can remember, I've been riding around in this truck in the 90s, early 90s. So,
Wow.
So when he passed away, he put it in his will that he wanted me to take care of his truck. So it's been mine since 2010, 2011. Drove it daily for years, and it was a TBI 350 with a 4L60. It did great. Used to pull with it, everything else, and then once the TBI decided to retire, I said I'm not building a small block to go back in it. I've got a LS swap.
Well, you are an LS tuner,
Well,
so
I mean,
that
kind of need a rolling business card, you know.
yeah, man, and this is a good one to do it because not only was this your granddad's, but it's really, in my opinion, it's a cream puff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's low mileage, beautiful color, really clean truck, right?
I appreciate it. Yeah. He took really good care of it. I think he built the foundation of how nice the truck is, and then it's been inside since I've had it. I mean, if I wasn't driving it daily, it was inside. I tried to keep the paint nice, and it was actually, a lot of people don't know this,
Yeah.
it was a GMC for one, step side bucket seat truck.
No kidding.
So I took that and made it a fleet side bench seat Silverado.
I had no idea you did that.
It was in 2016 when I initially built the truck. It was bone stock before then.
Yeah.
We did DJM suspension, 4.6 drop on it, and Bilstein shocks. The torque thrusts are new though. I just put those on probably about a year ago, and
Yeah, and they look good, especially those polished up against that red.
yeah, I'm a fan. So
Yeah, totally. Well, you've done some cool stuff to it. You've obviously kept it clean, but man, you got to tell us what's going on right here under the hood.
All right, so this is a 2004 all aluminum 5.3. It's an LM4 from a 2004 GMC Envoy. The regular Gen 3 pistons with a 3cc dish. Has a Howard's Rattler cam.
Oh, your signature Rattler.
Yeah,
I love
had
them too,
to go
man.
with the Rattler.
That sounds so good.
Melling oil pump, new gaskets everywhere. Did a CHE trunnion upgrade. We're getting ready to put those rockers on, the push rods. Everything is Howard's valve train wise.
Very cool.
In the motor, so we'll be drive-by-wire. We'll do the diesel pedal in the interior.
Yeah.
PSI hooked us up with the diesel pedal harness that they sell for their C10 LS swap harness.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Your pedals plug and play. There's no making a bracket. There's 3 holes on the firewall there, interchangeable.
Sweet.
So there's no fabrication, and I'm really a bolt-on guy. So
Yeah, man, me too. PSI makes it easy too.
yeah,
Full PSI engine harness and trans harness as well.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And we have a 4L80 with a Circle D 3200 converter behind it.
Ooh, man, it's gonna be a sweet setup.
There might be an occasional trailer or camper that finds its way behind this truck. So
Yeah.
I kind of have a few 4L80s. So
You actually just sold me one.
I
got lucky.
one.
Thanks,
I
man.
sold you one. Bolted another one in here, and I got one more left. So
Heck yeah.
who knows what it'll end up in.
Put that harmonic balancer, just the most exciting of times, you know, the most exciting of things. So in case I hadn't introduced everybody, I mean, you guys know TTR, Alex Walker, Daniel, Huck over there holding the light. These guys have been helping Alex get this truck together.
I mean, he did mine in 14 days, so.
Yeah, he's done mine.
He answered all the questions I had. Like, it was,
Yeah,
I was bugging him day and night. Like, hey, dude, how do you do this? How do you do this? So
He like built yours over text message
yeah,
practically.
pretty much. Yeah.
So I mean, it's
Pretty much.
When he came up to AMD, what, 5 different times trying to get my truck finished. So between the fuel pump issues and then a rocker arm issue and answering questions over text, he's just awesome to work with. He'll help anybody.
Yeah, man.
So
I agree.
That night I put my rear end in and all that stuff. He called, and I called him. And he's like, man, he's like, come by here, man. He's like, I have my computer with me. I was like, dude,
He's
you
got
can do
you.
it. I said, you can do it tomorrow. He's like, no, man. He's like, come on.
even in the middle of the crunch for his truck, I'm going to put wheels and tires on my truck, and he said, hey, just bring it by and we'll flash it for the new tires to get the speedometer corrected.
That's just who he is.
You know, he
Yeah.
just helps everybody.
That's why these guys are here. That's why I came up here tonight. I'm not doing nearly what these guys are doing, but Alex is the reason. Dude has been so helpful to us, and I know if you've been a customer of his, he's been really helpful to you. So, Walker Performance Tuning, LS Tuner.
Thank you, Walker.
There we go.
Absolutely. Nobody better.
All right, guys, while they finish up putting the harmonic balancer on, they got the rockers, push rods, timing cover, just buttoning up the LS a little bit more. We're gonna jump to a couple days forward. We're messing around on Ron's truck, Pecos. This is SETN CRUNCH, Southeastern Truck Nationals, July 9th, Lebanon, Tennessee. Hope to see you guys there. We'll have the red truck there, Pecos will be there, some other trucks from UBT crew. Come see the Auto Metal Direct guys, Huck will be there. Daniel, you coming? Man, he ain't going. He just drives a C10. That's important. All right, guys, we'll catch up with you here in just a minute. TTR,
What's happening?
what are we up to today?
Gonna put in some slosh tubs
Slosh tubs.
right here in the back, man.
We on that SETN CRUNCH.
Always on some kind of crunch.
That's true. Let's
Man,
get it
look
going.
at Churchill pulling in here, stunting on us with the 22s.
Hey, Lizzie said this is our bougie ride.
Oh, geez.
I'm like, I didn't even know you knew that word, girl.
Yeah, she got it from her mom.
Yeah, we got a crew in here today. Everybody's working on something. We're gonna be working on Rick's truck later, or Mike is, and we're gonna maybe lend him a hand or something. I don't know. TTR's here, Huck's here from AMD, Mike, Churchill, Trey, SQRBDY in the house himself. So, slosh tub, factory tub. You can clearly see how much wider this one is than the factory, and also how you got more molding in the slosh tub to compensate for all the factory AC. So looking pretty good. We got to drill some holes, as you can tell. The back flange there doesn't have holes like this one. Of course, it doesn't have holes across the top, and we're probably gonna have to do some trimming to make it work, but that's them for the passenger side.
Thing, based on what Mike was saying, is that I'm gonna hold it up in place where it looks in the fender.
Yeah.
And then Zach's gonna mark these 3 holes up here. And then what Mike was saying he did on that other set, which is kind of cool, is he took this back out, flipped it over, lined up the 3 holes off of the original,
fender,
the
yeah.
factory one, laid it inside of this, and lined these 3 holes up And then he made pilot holes for all the other stuff, and he said they'd all fit fine.
Sweet.
So,
Sounds like a pretty good shortcut to make it right. Hold on. Now say that.
So when we do the After Hours podcast, what you'll learn is this is only going to be held in with like 4 bolts for now.
UBT After Hours. Rick, you like to party?
I like a pop or two.
I hear you, man.
I was going to say, I don't know about you. I'm running out of gas from last night.
I bet y'all are.
I made it longer than I said I would.
That's true. Though I don't even know what time it is.
It's almost 4.
Is it almost 4?
Yeah, last I checked.
oh man, once you get everything cut out like it's supposed to,
Dude, that right there looks good, man.
You got it.
I hope all the holes line up.
I told her that one time.
Cause God, that looks good. It fits well. That's better than I've seen Mike do. Oh.
Roddy about to catch his hands.
What's that, Mike?
I said Roddy about to catch his hands.
You know I'm just playing. I don't want to catch your hands for nothing.
Roll towards the back a little, Ron.
If y'all ain't figured it out, in this video, Mike he's not playing ball. Not today. He's not playing UBT ball.
I can't see if that hole.
What y'all working on today?
We're gonna put some helper bags on this thing.
Son, you on that SETN CRUNCH?
Yeah, we're gonna do that so we get enough to take 2 trucks to haul the merch.
Yeah, man.
Because it's
so,
too heavy.
Yeah, so normally bed's all full.
Yeah, we have a tonneau cover usually, but we're gonna put the old pawpaw camper on.
Oh,
We'll do some pawpaw and billets.
that's gonna look sick. So helper bags for this,
Yeah.
slosh tubs for this. It's crunch in here in the shop today.
Never even used it.
well, I'm not
Rick
playing this shit.
wouldn't let him.
Never even used
Do
it.
we blame Rick?
Doesn't sound like it.
Doesn't sound like it. I think it's kind of weird because it's like when you're watching like them old school movies when they finally figure out who the villain is.
Like Scooby Doo?
Yeah, like the old guys just cheeseman.
And then everybody knows. Everybody understands.
Trying to spend
Old
the
man
rest of the episode trying to
Oh
find-
man, Cheeseman.
I knew it was old man Cheeseman.
Oh man, Cheeseman.
I think that's what all the little kids in Rick's neighborhood say.
Oh, I call him Old Man
That's old
Cheeseman.
man Cheeseman's house.
Don't you go in that yard.
Mind your P's and Q's when you go by that one.
We're giving that. Get out of my yard.
And then it shows a ride by and Rick's
Yeah.
just standing there with some like shitty off-brand beer.
Fab up stuff out of a box.
Yeah, so what we did was we
Oh, thanks, Ron. Nice cue up.
bleep the shit out of you, Ryan. You know?
Mike, tell me what you're doing over here, man.
Ooh.
Oh, we're playing really expensive Legos. Anyway,
That's my favorite.
we bought these Braquitos from Switch, and I'm gonna modify them a little bit. They're supposed to be bolt-on, like helper bag brackets for like a universal type kit, but
Not
Cheeseman-
quite as universal as you wanted.
I have a
Cheeseman is
question.
not
How is it a bolt-on if
universal.
it's universal?
I don't know. You're supposed to drill the holes out in the frame and bolt this bracket on, but somebody notched the frame, and these ain't gonna work no more. So
Cheeseman.
Man.
we went to a weld-on application.
Which is Mike's, wonderful and awesome
Yeah.
alternative to everything.
Old man Cheeseman.
Old man Cheeseman didn't want them bolt-on stuffs.
So all you had to do, so you're still using the top bracket that
We're still
switches.
using the stop, and then they sell. I bought a set of these too. These will bolt on, like your axle will be here, and this will hang out in the front or back of your axle, and then you put your bag on here, and then you put this BS on the frame. Running out of hands,
Yeah, I got you.
and then run your whatever. But we're not using this.
Instead, Mike made this bracket, or at least modified that bracket.
Modified one of these, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that, and then we got the thing, and then and Rick is gonna be able to haul 4,000 pounds of T-shirts to the next show.
SQRBDY, baby. If you come into SETN, Rick gonna have all the
We're
merch.
gonna have it all.
All the merch.
All the merch.
No hoodies though,
No hoodies, because it's too high for that.
because it's like August or something.
All right, Mike, once you put this in, ready, go.
woman, cotton gauge, I'm fast, red and then my feet turned cold at the tone of those wedding bells. I felt bad, everybody got dressed up, but I knew I'd messed up, so I had to fess up that all I really wanted was just to get drunk as hell.
All right, guys, I think we've achieved what we were set out to achieve today. And Rick's back on billets, camper shell. Ron's got slosh tubs. Rick's got helper bags now. So we're gonna catch up with you.
Tubs too, man.
What?
I got wide rear tubs too.
Oh yeah, and wide rear tubs. Dang, take us on the money today. And I got new mirrors on the Smoky. Y'all hang tight, here we go.
If it rips up, that transmission and rear end, done.
But it'd be worth seeing, right? It'd be worth checking out. All right, guys, so SETN Crunch is still going. We're actually all kind of working on our trucks, as you've seen, but it's 4th of July, Sunday morning. I'm out here at Eric Carroll's house, new friend who watches the channel, and he messaged me after he saw the Smoky videos and said, hey man, I've got a truck that's got the grill and bezels and everything you need to get the front end looking back right. So I'm out here with Eric and his Uncle Marty, and well, we're grabbing these grill parts. We're going to take them back to the shop and start trying to get it on Smoky here in the next day or so. We got crazy list of things to do. I've been out of town and just got back at 10 p.m. last night, so I've got a pretty big checklist that I'm gonna drop on the screen right here. Some of them we're not gonna get done just because we only have about 4 days before we leave, and I've got to get the motorhome ready. I got to get Smoky ready, and I got to throw some wheels on Teddy because we're gonna try to take Teddy on a trailer behind Smoky, not because Teddy can't make it himself, but because I want to see Smoky pull Teddy, and I think it'd look cool. So we're gonna try that, get the motorhome ready. So lots to do. We're gonna try to go check in with some other folks, see how they're doing on their trucks as we all get ready for Southeastern Truck Nationals. So hope you guys are enjoying this content. We'll catch up with you in just a minute and show you all the grill stuff we got going back on Smoky. Okay, so we got some headlight bezels here, and I really only need the passenger side, so we've got that. We got some of the trim rings, got the lower running light for the driver's side. This is a filler panel that I don't really need because I've still got the green one on my truck. And then there's the grill. So not really broken, needs some of the little plastic screw retainers to go around, but I've got some of those. Now we're gonna go take a look at this guy.
This is solid.
Man, you weren't kidding. Dude, this thing's got patina just like Teddy.
Yeah. I'm on.
And you said this is a 69 with a 68 clip.
Yep.
So you got, was 69, I think it was either 69 or 70 that was the last year for 503 light green, because then they went to 518 medium green.
It's a little bit
so
different.
You got the exact,
it's
all the way across.
This is an early 69 truck.
Very cool. Man, visor area looks good.
I got another seat for the back. Factory motor, factory
Nice
trans.
storage container there.
Oh, it was a mess.
Or a little bit building, I should say.
It was a mess yesterday.
Well, I hope you didn't clean up for me.
No.
Please don't.
I got the original intake and carburetor.
Yeah.
But I had to change it because I broke the 2 carburetor
studs. Yep.
Trying to get them out. Then I broke my easy outs in them.
And so this is the dealer paperwork where they checked off
and
delivery, pre-delivery service.
Man, from
Warlock Chevrolet,
which 5.8,
which ain't there no more.
Well, no, that's not the date, is it?
No.
Where's the date? Am I overlooking that?
69. It's
yeah. Here we go. 10/16.
But
69. Dealer prep.
And there's
man
the front tag bolts. So he used the rear.
Man, this is cool.
Then
look at the. I mean, the ink is still perfect.
Yeah. Factory owner's manual. In real good shape.
Man, I love stuff like this.
And
Whitlock Chevrolet at Daresville, Georgia. That's just right up the road.
When do you have the factory
you still got the
bag and the factory envelope?
Man, that was cool. Check out the stamp. 6-cent stamp.
In 1968.
Man, that is cool.
So,
I love it, man.
But yeah,
well, thanks for letting me come get all this stuff.
Oh, you're welcome.
This is so cool. Thanks for just reaching out and being like, hey, man, I think I can help you. Because they really did help me out. This is I had no idea. Actually, to be honest with you, I'd already bought a repop grill. I got one brand new, and I'm just gonna send it back because I'm running this OEM stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys really helped me out, so appreciate you guys.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man. Okay, guys. So still on SETN Crunch. We got Teddy here, as you guys have seen in the background of all our videos. First time I've driven it in a long time, so we're gonna go run it around the block for a minute and then come back and put the Detroit steel wheels back on it. Hopefully get this thing ready to go to SETN in Lebanon, Tennessee, and be towed by the K30. That's the thing. Not that it needs to be towed, I just want to see it on the trailer, see the whole thing set up together. So let me make sure we can get this thing out without hitting anything, and we'll go run around the block. Just yank it. What?
We got a cab, we got a bed, we got another cab, but one of the cabs has got a convertible kit. And we thought it was gonna be a piece of crap, and it's not. And I'm like, we're building this.
Oh man, that is rad.
But the funny thing is, it's purple. Mike used to have a purple S10, and before the S10 was purple, it was a convertible. So it's like Destiny.
Kidding.
Yeah, and it looks almost like his.
Wow.
I have a picture of it. It's like Destiny.
So what's crazy is I haven't driven this truck in months and months and months. And this thing's got the old LS swap that we, did right before we started the channel. So it's just a Gen 3 5.3 with a 4L60. And it's currently on stock 15s with a 215.75. 215.75 15 time. So stock hubcaps, stock wheel and tire type setup, but we're gonna take it back after we give it a little run around the block and throw the Detroit steels back on it. But I just want to make sure it was gonna do what it's supposed to do before we did, and it is.
They stopped at a gas station on the way back in Florida.
Yeah.
Mike went to pump.
Yeah, these wheels are so tiny. Rubbing on everything, knocking wheel weights off, all the fun stuff. Let's go put some 20s back on this thing. All right, so a quick 5-minute run around the block lets me know that Teddy's probably gonna be all right. So we're gonna get the Detroit steels, which you can see, Teddy leaks oil and trans fluid. But Detroit steel wheels all right here. We're gonna get them on Teddy, check the oil, check the trans fluid, but get Teddy back out on the road. You guys have been asking where he is. Well, here he is, ready to go. Not ready to go, but soon to be ready to go. Hi, good morning, guys. It is Tuesday before SETN, so what, the 6th? I don't know, something like that. Headed over to Riverdale to Mike's Trailer Hitches because, well, they had a trailer hitch that I've confirmed will work, supposedly without drilling, on a K30 V3500 truck, and they have one in stock. So thanks to the guy that recommended Mike's Trailer Hitches. I can't remember your Instagram name, but thanks, because they ended up having what I need in stock. So I'm headed to Riverdale to pick that up, and then headed over to AMD to pick up some glass and a gasket for Smokey as well. So kind of, if you hadn't really figured out what I'm up to, I'm trying to get Smokey and Teddy to SETN on Thursday. We leave at 1 p.m. with SQRBDY and AMD and SETN Club Georgia, SETN Club Florida. We're all leaving on Thursday. So I'm still in crunch mode, trying to make sure that Smokey is ready to go. So I'm gonna go run around and try to finish getting the rest of the parts, and we've still got a grill to put in, as you can see back here. Excuse my messy truck as always, and we've got all sorts of stuff to do. So anyway, I'm gonna head over to Riverdale to Mike's Trailer Hitches, grab that hitch, then head over to AMD, see Huck, Jason, grab the windshield and gasket for Smokey. Teddy's ready to go, as you've seen. All we did was just put the Detroit steel wheels back on the truck, so it's kind of like 2018 Whitlock garage style for all you OG guys. But I know a lot of you are wanting to see that truck before we tear it all apart, so I'm bringing it to SETN on a trailer behind Smokey. We made it down to Riverdale to Mike's Trailer Hitches. They ended up having the B&W hitch I need for the truck in stock, and they actually have another location in Griffin. So if you're in the metro Atlanta area, you need something for towing purposes for your truck, whether it's gooseneck or bumper pull or anything like that, these guys seem to really have it under control. So we'll pull around to the 4th bay over here. It's where they told me to pull around to load this hitch in, and then we're gonna go try to find Smokey and install this thing. So, but first I want to say big thanks to Mike and Larry at Mike's Trailer Hitches. These guys know what they're talking about. Great price, super fair price on this hitch. In fact, it was cheaper than online. And so yeah, I'm gonna swing around here, pick this thing up, and we're gonna head to AMD. Y'all hang on. Y'all have a good one. Thank you. All right guys, so B&W hitch HDRH25122. Apparently this is what will work on a K30 crew cab long bed. Hopefully we won't have to drill into the frame, just because, well, that takes time, and I really don't want to drill any new holes in the frame if I don't have to. So guy reached out on Instagram and said, hey, this is what I run on my K30, just installed the same exact hitch, didn't have to drill a thing, and it's a class 5 hitch rated up to like 15,000, 16,000 pounds, which I probably won't be pulling more than about 10 with Smokey. So anyway, we got the hitch. Now I'm headed back up to AMD. Actually headed up to AMD, not headed back to AMD. Headed up to AMD to grab the windshield and the gasket, and we're gonna keep moving today. SETN Crunch, it's real. All right, Huck, I'm about to pull up to AMD. It's hard to see on the GoPro, but that says 362 miles till empty. Just want you to know I'm not gonna run out of diesel up here at the top of the hill. Precision windshield gasket. Sweet. Huck, thanks, man.
Anytime.
You're always such a help. You guys have seen his truck recently, and you've seen him like 4 different times in this video, because this is a mashup of all the stuff we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. So okay. I'm gonna head back, try to go get this in Smokey, hire somebody to put it in Smokey. Absolutely. Because I ain't putting no windshield in. Windshields suck. Never do it again. But big thanks to Huck, AMD, Jason. These guys always take care of us, especially last minute. So I'm a last minute kind of guy. All right, we'll catch up with you back at the shop. Dude, right when I was about to say something. All right, so we got the grill in. Rocky's over here bad mouthing people, and we realized we need to go get some retaining screws for the headlights, and then put the bezels on. But already made a huge difference. So we're gonna run to the parts store, grab some of the retaining screws. We're kind of making what we've got work with the body nuts, but we're gonna have to go get some more of these. So we're gonna do that here in just a second and keep putting the front end together.
Hey, I got something to say.
What you got to say?
Don't you want to know?
I do. Tell me with that bald cue ball head.
It's hot.
It is hot. You look hot. People are probably wondering why we don't have this truck inside there. And we are here in a minute. While Rocky's messing around, getting the grill in, doing that easy stuff, I'm gonna do the real hard labor and throw these hubcaps on. So if you know anything about Dana 60s and 1 tons, the factory caps that go on the Dana 60 is a pretty unique hubcap. They didn't come on the dualies, because obviously the dualies had a different, simulator type setup up front, because they have because the hub's different. But the single rear wheel K30 for the Dana 60 has this unique hubcap that apparently you got to pay very dearly for, and I only found an NOS set, which kind of makes me nervous. I don't really like NOS stuff on ratty old trucks, but it was all I could find, and they were a decent price, not the best price, but a decent price. Yeah, so here we go. So this is an NOS Dana 60 hubcap for a K30, and it's different from a 1/2 ton or even a 3/4 ton, in that it doesn't have this lip on either. Well, I take that back. It's different from a 3/4 ton because it doesn't have this lip around the edge to fit, to fit over the Dana 60. The K20s have just a little bit different tile. In fact, hold on, I've got a K20 cap. So for comparison, that's a K20 cap. So still got the hole for the hub, but not nearly as big, and definitely doesn't have the raised center. So these are very specific to a K30. So I'm gonna go throw this on, or V3500, however you wanna look at it. So we're gonna throw these on, and I've got the matching rears that came with these that'll also fit on the K30 because it's still a 14 bolt. Oh yeah. Let's see how quickly I can lose these. Oh man, I love hubcaps.
I do too, but only on certain things.
Okay, well there's the front cap. Yeah, I'll take that. So let me go throw the rear ones on, but first I'm gonna, oh man, Rock. What's the hub, dude?
What's up?
You got this looking sharp.
Yeah.
So we just need that one retaining screw right there?
Yeah.
All right. No more busted up grill. Rocky's out here in his Wrangler, is all hot and won't let me pull the truck in. He's being stubborn today. What I'm gonna do is put the more roached cap on the rear and run those good caps up front, which is probably against my better judgment, but whatever. Yeah. All right, so we at least got hubcaps back on one side. Not Chris, but Teddy on a trailer behind Smokey. I don't know, I think it's gonna work. This is green, that's green. They're like almost the same color. Sounds like a good idea to me. Hopefully it'll work. Why are you opening up the box already? Okay guys, so we got this BMW hitch that's supposed to bolt. It's actually a receiver that's supposed to bolt directly on to this frame. No drilling. We shall see if that will work. But Zach Snow, guy watches the channel, he's ZSnow603 on Instagram. He reached out and said, hey, I just put this exact hitch on my K30, no issues, just bolted right up. So this is a BMW HD RH25122. So we're gonna try to get this thing out, get it bolted up. First gonna read the instructions because, well, I don't wanna waste any more time than I have to on this, and go from there. So here we go.
Hey, I ain't crying.
Try to get mine in. Do you need it to go any side to side? We're just good where we are.
I just need to get.
Man, BMW, B and W. You guys make a killer hitch for this truck because we just bolted this sucker on, didn't have to drill a single hole. So this is rated for, I think, about 15,000 pounds, and I'm real happy about that. All right, guys, receiver installed. Like I said, B&W HDRH25122. I gotta screw the little 7-way plate on, but outside of that, it's on. Doesn't look too bad. Hides under the bumper pretty good. And yeah, B&W nailed it. All completely bolts on. Super easy to use. Got some leftover hardware because this goes on other trucks as well. But I think we're in business. So the only thing I didn't bring is an actual hitch with a ball on it. So I can't try out hooking up the trailer to it, but I might round up one here in a minute. We may have one around. Anyway, we got that done. A couple of things. We're gonna wash the truck again. Got the hubcaps on. We're still sorting out the windshield. I've got the windshield and the gasket, as you know, but we're trying to find somebody to put it in. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we were gonna do. Oh well, I don't know. Grill looks good, right? All together. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the list, figure out what else we gotta do, start working on that. By the way, Chris, thanks for your help, man.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it, man. Chris helped us hold up this heavy thing while we got it all locked in. So while we were out getting parts, Churchill and Wesley and Johnny decided to jump in on figuring out the wiring issues. And one thing we figured out is what? Fuse was missing.
Fuse was missing for the
And then we've
brake
had
lights.
some wires cut for the headlights.
And marker lights.
And marker lights.
Nothing.
So what have you got working right now?
Okay, you had 14 and you just lost it. So we had both headlights working. Now one of the headlights is not working. And we have one brake light working. And I think the other one's a bulb. So we need bulbs.
Yeah, I'm gonna run and get bulbs. Yeah. I'm playing parts guy because I ain't no wiring guy. All right, guys. So this is not really the update I wanted to give on this particular video, but truth of the matter is, Smokey ain't going to Tennessee. Truck runs great. We got a lot done on it, but when I was driving it home after we left the shop last night, which big thanks to Churchill and Wesley Harden for helping me sort out what turned out to be probably some really major issues, wiring issues with the lights. We do have headlights, brake lights, backup lights, and turn signals, but we don't have running lights, tail lights, or cab lights, which I really want the cab lights. So we're gonna work that out later, but that's not the reason we're not taking it. We got headlights and brake lights and backup lights and all that. The reason is, when I was driving it home last night, you know, about 30 minutes from the shop, able to really stretch its legs. Over 55 miles an hour, this thing's got a driveline vibration in it that, here it is now, Wednesday, I leave tomorrow morning. I don't have time to deal with today. I've got to finish getting the motor home ready. I got to take another secondary look at Teddy, make sure he's ready. This thing also has a trans cooler leak. Now that's a pretty easy fix. It's just leaking from the rubber hose where the cooler line runs out of the radiator down to the transmission. However, it's all time and I don't have it today. Nor do I even have the time to try to get it fixed by someone else, which sometimes you guys know I've been known to do. Sometimes it pays to pay. But all that to say, I'm really upset. I really wanted to take Smokey. We put a lot of time and effort, our team has, over the last really a couple weeks, to get this thing where we felt like it might be able to tow Teddy up there. Not because Teddy can't make it, like I said, but just for the pure joy of me seeing this truck tow Teddy on a trailer to Nashville. But that's not gonna happen. So what I'm doing today is running around, getting some vehicles registered, getting the motor home. I gotta go pick up a generator for the motor home. I'm gonna go back to the shop, make sure Teddy's all good to go from an oil perspective, from a transmission perspective, and we're gonna drive Teddy and drive the motor home. So I'll probably be in the motor home. We'll have one of the other guys drive Teddy, and we're still gonna see you in Southeastern Truck Nationals in Lebanon, Tennessee. But unfortunately, Smokey's not gonna make it, so I'm actually trying to put this video out tonight so you guys can see it before SETN. I think we're gonna try to check in with Ron here in a few minutes, see how their trucks are doing. I know Ron's got some stuff dialed in on his truck, and I think Alex is getting really close to firing up and driving the OBS that you saw us talking about earlier on in this video. So I'm gonna head out, try to get some other odds and ends stuff done today. Yeah, man, Smokey's not going to Southeastern Truck Nationals. Not very happy about it, but we'll have it at a truck show soon, and you guys will definitely be able to see it. But we'll have Teddy in the motorhome, so if you come to Southeastern Truck Nationals, look for the UBT booth. We'll see you there.
What's happening?
Happy SETN Crunch.
Oh man.
What's up, dude?
You think as long as we've been doing this, we'd like get our stuff together at some point?
A little sooner in the process?
Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
I'm washing the last little bit of like strip cleaner off Pecos so I can put a new coat of everything on him.
Sweet. Well, hey, dude, I know you've been doing a ton of work, man. Can you give us a little bit of update on what you got done? Since you're like 2 hours away from me, most people don't even realize that.
Yeah, some people probably think we like live like down the street from each other.
Yeah, that would be nice. But show me what you're working on, man.
We still wouldn't get anything done though. We'd still wait till the last minute.
It's true. It's true.
Let me shut this off and dry my hands real quick, and
Okay.
we'll get to looking at it. Those guys at AMD, they pull through.
Always. Always.
I couldn't find trim hardly anywhere for anything. And Jason texted me today. He was like, "Hey man, we ended up finding that last piece of trim you needed in the warehouse."
Oh, right on.
So
right on.
There's that.
Just in case you guys on the camera didn't know, this is what you get when you FaceTime Ron sometimes. You just get sat down. And for those who need to know, that's my wife in the background folding shirts. Because we on that crunch. The merch crunch, the truck crunch.
So let me flip this thing around.
Oh, here we go. Pecos.
So I'm getting ready to polish it and put a new coat of ceramic on it before we leave.
Sweet.
And I'll do all that stuff. It's missing trim. I got new trim. I got new wheel well trim from AMD.
Sweet.
So I'll put all that on. I got new corner trim. So apparently this upper trim, this lower trim, everywhere I've looked is on national back order. So don't have that. So we're just going to run it as it is.
You got to give an update on that real quick. What happened right there to the front? Just tell everybody real quick what happened.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So on Father's Day, we had all those storms and stuff that weekend. Driving back home, and the road kind of does like a twist, and then it kind of goes over a hill and back down. When I crested the hill, a tree had fallen in the road. By the time I hit the brakes, there was just not a lot I could do. Luckily, I think the bumperettes took the most of it, honestly.
That's what they're made for.
Yeah, so they took the brunt of it. The only thing that really stinks is, I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but 8384 GMC was a 2-year-only grill, and it's like the one grill they don't remake. They make the 85 and up, they make the 81, 82 grills, but nobody makes the 8384 grill.
So anybody out there in UBT land who has an 8384 GMC OEM grill that wants to donate it or sell it for a reasonable price for Pecos, let us know.
Yes, I would be.
That'd be next level.
I'll sign a hat or a t-shirt for you. So interior's all done. I got it all cleaned up. It's ready to go again.
Yeah, this is what I want to see. Yeah.
The liner's all done. All the bed bolts are in it. It looks really good if you do it from this perspective.
Yeah, let's see that. Oh yeah. So that's 4-inch wider AMD tubs like we talked about earlier in the video. You did all the fab and body work to make it look like a factory, like the factory seam is up next to the tubs, and then you put new bed bolts and re-bed line the entire bed, right?
Yeah, I did.
Man, it looks good.
So far, a few people that have seen it, they're like, I've had people ask me like what I changed on it, like.
Yeah, it looks factory. It really does.
Which is what I want.
Exactly.
So, and then the big thing is, it's not done under here, but I just cleaned under here too. But I got my slosh tubs put in.
Yeah. So earlier in the video, we got that passenger one in, but let's see the driver one. You got it all in?
Yeah, I got it all in.
Boom.
I had to drill a hole for the battery tray, but like I said, I want the battery set up from Jesse at level 7.
Yep.
And put it in the back. So this is just temporary right here.
Man, that's awesome. So the slosh tubs do their job? No rubbing?
Oh, I can go. I can pull in and out of places, pull lock to lock, no issues, no nothing.
Jump a railroad track?
Possibly, if you really wanted to. So I got The only thing that stinks is they didn't have them at they're out of stock at AMD, so I had to go somewhere else and order these. But the headlight bezels, they sent me Chevrolet ones instead of GMCs.
Oh man.
It said in the listing 4 GMCs, and there wasn't a picture, and I took a shot. Luckily, these were stupid cheap. I think these were like $12 a piece.
Yeah.
So I'll run them. Brothers supposedly has the correct GMC ones, but their shipping backlog is pretty bad right now, the lady told me, so I didn't order from them. So I probably will after we get back, and we'll use these on a future project.
Sweet. So you're going to be able to use those for now, though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
sweet.
use them for now.
Okay.
That's the trim that I got from AMD today, and then they gave I got new wheel well trim from them.
Sweet.
To put on, so it'll be nice and new and shiny.
So tonight, the night before we leave to go to SETN, you got to put all that trim on, right?
I'm gonna put all the trim on. I have new headlight buckets. I have if I can get them out, I have all new adjusters, everything.
Yeah.
I have new springs. I have all that. So I'm gonna put all that on tonight. So the headlights will be back again. I'm gonna polish it, ceramic coat it, clean the wheels, clean the glass.
Man, you're gonna be
around like
about 5 a.m.
Yeah, maybe midnight. So it'll be. But you know, it's what we do.
It is what we do for sure. Well, dude, I'm stoked. I think it's turning out great. I can't wait to see you around lunchtime tomorrow, and we're gonna head toward Nashville.
Oh, and the other thing that I decided like last minute that I needed to get done.
I'm just gonna go ahead and shake my head.
The last minute thing is.
Oh yeah!
I got my boilers put on.
Dude, can you fire it up real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, fire it up real quick. That's a nice little bonus. I forgot about that.
Fire it up for you.
All right. Oh yeah. Boy, they quieten down real quick, don't they? That sounds good, man.
I think at idle that you can't really hear the TAM as good as you could with like the Magna Blues. You don't hear the cam as much, but when you get on it and you're cruising down the road, it sounds 100 times better.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it.
Sounds way better.
Well, everybody who's coming to SETN will get to see the truck in person. We'll fire it up, let everybody hear it, you know, give some revs, stuff like that. But dude, thanks for jumping on FaceTime and just walking me through it. I know that the distance sometimes, you know, gets us, but hey, we're all still trying to get to the same place.
We'll be there tomorrow at 1, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, man. All right, dude. I'm gonna catch up with you then, buddy.
All right, man. Sounds
all right.
Good.
See you, Ron. Bye.
See you.
I got the hiccups. All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it for the SETN Crunch video. We're kind of throwing a lot at you here, but net is we're hoping Alex's truck is gonna make it. We'll know something later tonight. That's the red OBS you saw in the beginning of the video. Pecos is coming with some upgrades, especially those AMD 4-inch wide wheel tubs in the rear. Those are really cool. Teddy's coming. No, nothing new there, but we'll see you there in Teddy. We're gonna have the motorhome there, which you haven't seen a whole lot on, but we'll bring a video to you on it soon. Rick's truck, SQRBDY, got the new helper bag set up. That's gonna be there. And Smokey is a lot farther along than it was 3 days ago. But as you recall, earlier in this video, he's not gonna make it. There's some driveline issues, a couple of other small issues that we didn't have time to address today. As you can see, we're in here folding merch. That's my wife, Sarah. So we're all just kind of getting everything ready to come to SETN. We just did a bunch of orders. So they're over there. My little girl, Millie, helped us do that. She's sitting in there watching her iPad. And I'm currently uploading footage right here so that I can start editing this video. I'm gonna try to get it out to you tonight. This is Wednesday, so try to get it out to you tonight or first thing in the morning so you can see all this. And if you're coming to the show, you'll know exactly what's going on with our trucks when you get there. As always, guys, really appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Definitely leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think of what we got going on all these trucks. And smash the thumbs up button or thumbs down. Either one. Just smash a button. All right, guys. We'll catch up with you next time right here on United by Trucks. Cue the music.